We've got some wild hair going on right now. It's actually my natural hair with like nothing in it. I'm gonna straighten it. A lot of times I'll put in little pigtails back here before I straighten it. But if I do that when my hair is wet, I get dandruff and I don't like it. Because an itchy head does not feel so great when you do not have a solution for it. So yeah, I've done that to myself a couple times. So I was just at the gym and I did not work out long because I hurt my finger the last time I was at the gym. I rock climb, and this one is a little wider than I would like it because I made it swell a little bit because I was holding on to things that I'm not ready to hold on to. Essentially, like, rocks can be like big and chunky, or you can have pinchy ones, or you can have ones that are like holding on to a little tiny credit card. And I was holding on to little tiny credit card holds, and my hand said no thanks. And I did let go, but apparently not quick enough because my fingers hurt. So there's that. I've been sitting in this parking lot for a long time, waiting for the person beside me to leave because, I mean, they were in their vehicle and then I got in my vehicle and I was like, well, it looks a little weird to turn the light on and start talking about the fact that I'm eating dinner. But I was supposed to make a video showing somebody my dinner not that long ago, and I ended up showing them after I ate all of it and there was 2 bites left. So this time I've waited 20 minutes for the weird people next door to leave so that I can show you my food. Doesn't that look good? That actually looks better than people that cook in their house. Just saying. Yeah. So, it's quite healthy, I would say. It's got quite a few veggies and whatnot in it. I'm going to cut the carbs, though, pretty soon. Because I had the luxury of staying at a friend's house not that long ago. It was luxurious, but I was very hot because I'm used to sleeping in, like, a colder environment. So, sleeping in a house that's like 21 degrees, I thought I was going to sweat to death. But I did not. Yeah, but it was quite an adjustment. And, yeah. So, anyways, I don't know why I said that, but yeah, I'm eating healthy. Oh, cutting carbs. I had the luxury of staying at someone's house, and I stood on their scale, and I should like stand up and show you that I don't look like a big person, like I'm tall and strong and whatnot, but I am 203 pounds. Holy crap. So, I mean, like, I'm not really big, I don't think. But I didn't like that number. So, I went to the gym and I'm like, wow, I can climb quicker and faster and all the things way better than I used to. So, obviously, I'm getting stronger. But I really don't think you can gain, like, 10 pounds of muscle. I don't think that's how that goes. I mean, I didn't gain weight, but I've stayed, like, really all of the same. And if I don't want my finger to hurt, then maybe I should lose a little bit of weight. So, I gotta cut the carbs. But then there's like the whole debate of it's wintertime and I might need some insulation so I don't freeze. So I'm like, should I lose weight? I don't know. Did you know scientifically you're not supposed to lose weight in the wintertime? I looked that up once. It's actually very difficult to do. Yeah, because your body naturally is like, excuse me, it's cold. So, anyways, I'm not going to eat this on here because it's disgusting. I did that last time. And I don't think that's right. So, I am playing a game on my phone. I do that to pass the time. And then I'm going to go on a little tiny road trip, even though it's too late. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. And I am a little bit tired, but figured I could spend a bit of time driving in the direction that I would like to be tomorrow. That's the thing. That's the thing I actually like about living in my truck, is that if I want to be somewhere tomorrow, I go there tonight. And then I don't have to wake up as early as I would need to if I was not already in the same city that I should be in. I went to a convention like, I don't know how many weekends ago. I don't know if this little white light's doing anything. Did I just do anything? Not overly. I'll keep that off then. Maybe just might put my head over here. Anyways, I went to a convention on the weekend in Toronto, which is not the city I live in. And I was at a church. Anyways, I drove like 3/4 of the way there and then just slept. And I got there early, which was fantastic. So there's that. So I tend to do that because I find driving at night is not as much of a waste of my time. Because a lot of people like to drive in the morning because they're crazy. I don't know why people like to wake up in the morning. I do not. I mean, I'll wake up willingly around 10 o'clock. Any earlier than that is too early for me. I'm not a morning person. Ooh, sorry, I just noticed there's lines on my face. So if I do this and stretch my neck over this direction, then they're not there anymore. Anyways, yeah, so tonight I'm going to eat something. The thing I just showed you. What the hell is that? Oh, it's the shadow of my phone. Well, jeepers. I cannot get rid of that. That sucks. I can put my face around it, though. Anyways, yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to drive a little, and maybe I'll straighten this craziness. It's kind of dry. It's mostly dry. Wait a minute. What if I can get it started? I'm going to get it started. Why not? Let's do that little endeavor at the moment. Where can I put you for this journey? Right here, up there. Huh. Maybe I'll do that more often. That seems to be a good place. My hair straightener is in the sky up here. I have too many clothes right now. It's driving me up the wall. So how that happened, I went and did my laundry, and I was going somewhere that was not close to my storage unit, and yeah, so I was like, well, I'm not gonna bring all these things back, so I didn't. I just kept them. Never again. Oh, sorry, my pants are falling off, so I'm gonna fix that because that drives me nuts. I was actually gonna take my shirt off, and I'm like, but I do not like clothes, let's be real, and I'm in a bra that covers things. But there was a person sitting next to me, and I'm like, I feel like it'd be obvious if I peeled my shirt off. So I'm not going to. But I would like to, because clothes sometimes are itchy feeling. I don't like it. So, I am plugging my hair straightener into my power box that is on the floor. The stretch. And how the heck can I see the buttons? Oh my gosh. Woo! There's the light. I see the light. Why are you not turning on? I did drop this thing on the floor. No, I just didn't turn the power box on. So that would be why. Hopefully it's not the fact that I dropped it on the floor, because that would suck. Alright. Ow. My finger's burning. Oh, I remember why. My mother's friend thinks that I'm going to die in my truck. Or at least she acts like she thinks I'm going to die in my truck. So she said something about having a baseball bat, and I'm like, I got something better. I got this hatchet, which I think I put it back. Hopefully I did. Anyway. Why the heck is my hairbrush there? That does not work. Oh, that's my spare hairbrush. And I lost it, so maybe that's where it was. Anyways. Okay, I'm not digging around for this damn thing because I already apparently hurt my finger with it today, trying to show somebody that I can defend myself. Well, I freaking cut my finger with my own weapon, so there's that. But, anyways, I do think that it is annoying when people worry about me. Only because I'm not worried, and if something happens, we'll deal with it then. Okay, so I've turned it on to the hottest setting because I'm impatient and I don't like to wait. And my hair's not completely dry, so this part might steam a little bit, but that is okay. And I'm not doing the whole thing because it actually doesn't take long, but my hair is a little bit damp and I don't like straightening it when it's damp because it gets really nice and steamy. Woohoo! That makes my car stink like hair. And I don't like that smell. I have all night to air it out though, so there's that. Hey, this is actually kind of convenient. Usually I use the little tiny mirror that's up there or here. This one's got lights. Woo! But if I just look at myself in the camera, I can actually see way more than if I were to use the little tiny mirrors. So there. Anyways, this is how I do it. Ah, you hear the sizzle? I hate that. Because the more it sizzles, the more it's gonna like hurt. Because the steam. Anyways, the steam hurts. Steam hurts. Don't frickin' straighten your hair when it's wet. I already know that. I don't typically do that. Alright. Alright, so. Yeah, I definitely have people watching me because I am outside the gym straightening my hair. Whatever. No big deal. Better just embrace the homeless life. Although, okay, I'm sorry, but I think it's pretty genius that I am one of few people that can straighten their hair on their track. There is 3 ways that I can do this. No, 2. I returned the other one back to Princess Auto. Princess Auto is the store if you don't have one. Because I accidentally killed my other hair straightener. So, when I first started doing this, I didn't really Google how... Okay, so like I knew I was going to need a power box, but I didn't have one yet. And my thought process was that I would just get every appliance that plugs into my cigarette lighter holders, so like 12 watt everything, or 12 volt, whatever. 12 volt everything, not watts. There's a difference. And so that was my idea. But then I realized that to replace everything that I had already, or that was given to me from who God knows who, it would be expensive. So anyways, I went to the store and looked at this power converter thing, and I did not know how that thing worked. Essentially, it didn't really have instructions because I got it from a store where it was like semi-refurbished, I think. I don't really know. It didn't come with instructions. And so I YouTubed it, and that was somewhat useful, but not really. I do have a hair blower. I do have a weird feeling though that thing uses too much electricity. But let's see. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it would have the watts written on it anywhere. There's a warning sign. Rated voltage. Ooh! No. That's voltage, not. This is 110, 125 volts. It does not say how many watts. I'm not going to try it. I do not want to drain my battery because of blow drying my hair. That would be dumb when the air dries it automatically. Anyways, so I bought this power converter thing that I did not know how it works, but plugged into my cigarette lighter, and essentially it was supposed to turn the power that comes out of the car into the power that I needed to run the appliances. So I have 2 hair straighteners right now, but I had another one. I didn't originally have 3. I had 2, and then I killed the other one, and then I thought I killed this one, but I actually didn't. I just didn't plug it in properly. So this one still works. But I did buy another one in the meantime of thinking that I screwed up both my hair straighteners that I originally had. So there's that. So now I have one that I don't need, but whatever. So what happened to the first one? Okay, I get this power converter. Gosh, this stuff stinks. Converter thingy. And plug it in. Plugged in my baby thingy. And I don't actually know what happened. But it started smoking. And like my hair smokes to get the water out of it, or the steam out of it. Okay, why do you have to stand outside of my car and freaking text right here, right now? Hold on. What are you doing, guy? He literally just stood there texting. I'm straightening my hair. I would like to do it in peace. Thank you. All right. So, yeah, so my little hair straightener started smoking. And I'm pretty sure it's because I screwed something up. But I don't know what, because it should have worked. It got really hot, though. So, I straightened like 2 strands. And then it started smoking. I'm like, I feel like that's normal. And then I'm like, no, that smells not normal. And then the power converter thingy started beeping. And I know that's not normal. So I turned it off. And I returned it to the store. Because I'm like, if you can't run a baby hair straightener without screwing life up, you can't run any of my appliances. Because that's like the easiest thing I have. So anyways, so I returned it. But technically that would have been an option had it worked, but it didn't. So that thing cost me like $150. And I was actually kind of glad that I returned it because it's not money I wanted to spend. So then guess what? I went to Walmart and I spent $4.50 on an extension cord. It was a cheap one because it only had 2 prongs, not 3. And I have a power outlet in the box of my truck. I don't think this works right now. Okay. There's a window back there. So all I did was I ran the extension cord through the box of my truck, through the little window back there. Bam. And I plugged in my hair straightener. And I just turned my truck on and plugged in my hair straightener and it worked. So I was very excited to straighten my hair the first time. And then, now the second way I do it, because it's a pain in the butt. Well, actually, I fixed the pain in the butt problem today. So I'll talk about that in a second. Yeah. I have a tonneau cover. I thought that thing was called a tunnel cover. No, tonneau cover. I didn't know until I was trying to figure something out with it and try to type tunnel cover into the freaking Google search and nothing happened. Besides, anyway. Or maybe it is tunnel cover, but it's spelt in French or something. I don't really know. Doesn't matter though. I got it figured out. So I have a tonneau cover. Tunnel cover. Hear that? Oh, it's the good kind of smoke. It's just getting rid of the moisture. Which when it gets cold out tonight, I ain't gonna want the moisture in there anyway. So it's kind of working out. Anyway, so I have a tonneau cover. So every time I try to plug something into that outlet, I have to lift the tonneau cover up. And then it's very obvious that I'm wiring something through the window. Yeah, so like, it would be fine if I was some dude trying to do something cool in here with the electricity, but I'm not. So I thought it was kind of lame that I was using that thing to straighten my hair and that it was obvious. So I figured like it's less obvious that I'm straightening my hair if I plug it into my power box in here, and then I can just straighten my hair, and it takes 2 seconds to plug it in and unplug it. So there's that. But anyways, I did fix this tonneau cover problem today, because typically it starts at the very, like, you go from like the beginning of the box. I don't know if I'm explaining this well. And then you pull these little wiry things, and then you flip it, and then you pull more wiry things and flip till it gets to the, the whole damn thing is open. So I would have to do that and then run the cord, because the cord's not long enough to go from the outlet out and then over top of the tonneau cover. So I'd have to undo the whole damn thing, and it took forever. So now I know that. Oh shoot, I didn't do that. I just remembered I did something not so safe. But anyways, I brought my mattress from wherever the hell on the earth it was to my storage unit today. So I had to take my tonneau cover off, and I gotta figure out how that word's pronounced. That's gonna drive me nuts. I had to take it off. And then when I put it back on, like I reinstalled it, I realized that I can start it. Like I can open it from this end first. Like I can open just the front part. So that means that I can run the wire and not have to go all the way around this way. I don't know if that makes any sense. So the reason why that's that's a good thing is because I'm going to be installing a heater in here, and I've been trying to figure out how to run the piping, because the piping is gonna, like the heat part's gonna go through the back window. But if I had it in the box of the truck, then I would have to, it doesn't matter, but it was just getting messy. I would have had to drill holes in the tonneau cover and whatever, and I wasn't sure how I was going to do it, because you don't want to drill holes in your freaking tonneau cover, because that defeats the purpose of having one in the first place. So anyways, figured that out, and I was very, 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 I could continue with the varies, but I feel like you get the point. Happy about that, because all of my hard thinking has, no more problems. Okay, so I feel like you get the point of the hair straightening, and the light won't go back on because my truck has been off for a minute. So the back isn't done, but it's wet, so I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to. So now I'm going to turn my battery off. Good night, battery, for now. I do not put this back up there right now. I don't. I didn't unplug it. I just turned the battery pack off, but I typically unplug it because one time I didn't, and I thought I turned the battery pack off, but I didn't. Good thing I was only gone for 10 minutes because my hair straightener was still on when I came back, and I'm like, you are an idiot. So I unplug it so that I know it's not hot anymore, because I can melt things. I'm not worried about catching it on fire, but I am, like, you can melt a lot of things in here. Everything's meltable. And I don't really want to melt things. So I take it out. I unplug it. I don't put it back in there because I feel like I would catch my clothes on fire. It is hot enough to do that. I mean, maybe not, but I don't want to. It's not, okay, this is genius though. If I need an iron, like not a flat iron to flat iron my hair, but like, my clothes get wrinkly, I can use this. Like, okay, this is very stupid because it is hot, but like, legit, it does work. Maybe don't iron things while it's on you. That is very hot. Don't do that. Okay, well, it works though. I did it not that long ago. I'm like, hey, shoot, I was wearing something. I don't know why it needed to be, oh, I put it in one of those vacuum seal bags, which I have around here. I got another one around here somewhere. Oh, put it over here. Okay. Vacuum seal bags. Put the clothes in, and then you go. Usually you need a vacuum cleaner. This one does not need a vacuum cleaner. You roll it, and then there it comes out. I will show you one day. Not today, because I've said too many things. We've talked about a lot of stuff. But I put things in there, and then when I took them back out, they were wrinkly. And I'm like, okay, I might technically be homeless, but I don't want to look homeless. So that's a problem. And I'm like, what the heck am I going to do? Yeah, hair straightener. You can hair straighten your clothing. So just very carefully, because it is very hot and you're probably not supposed to do that. So don't do that. Don't try this at home, boys and girls. Only Tiff should do this in her spare time. So anyways, I did that, but I'm not going to put this up there right now because that absolutely will melt. So typically if I'm not driving, I will set it on the dash. There's like a spot on the dash that is not melty, so I'll put it there. But in the meantime, because I'm about to drive, I am going to put it beside me. Yeah. On top of the thing where you put your coffee cups, I guess. That's where it's going for now so that it can cool off. Let's hope that I don't hit the brakes really quickly, because I will straighten my arm hair and that will suck a lot. Probably not straighten it, but anyways, burn it off. And I don't think that's good. So anyways, well, we have now explained how Tiff straightens her hair, and yeah, now I'm going to actually eat food that is probably cold after cooking it. Damn it, why do I do this to myself? See, I'm never bored in here because I just start one thing and then go to the next thing and then forget it, and then I have to start all over again. So now I'm going to recook. Maybe not. Maybe it stayed warm. Doesn't matter. I'm going to check, and then I'm going to eat because I am hungry, and that is never good because I get cranky. And then I'm going to brush my teeth because I have to do that a lot. And then I'm going to drive. So I'm probably not going to be in bed for another hour and a half at least, or 3. Who freaking knows? You never know. So anyway, that is that. Good night.